Dropshipping by James Moray. Beginner's Guide to Dropshipping. Make money online and start your own business. Dropshipping is a popular method of making money online and building an e-commerce empire with minimal investment and overhead. Author James Moray, a serial entrepreneur with expertise in setting up passive income streams, provides a guide to setting up a dropshipping operation of your own. This guide covers everything from choosing a product, finding a wholesaler, and navigating all the small details in between. Dropshipping is an easy way to make money with online retail. It connects people to products without a brick-and-mortar storefront. In traditional retail, a merchant buys items in bulk and then sells that inventory to customers bit by bit. In dropshipping, the merchant doesn't buy the inventory until after collecting orders. They buy the requested items on the customer's behalf at a lower price and collect the difference as profit. Setting up a dropshipping business is great because it doesn't take a lot of overhead to get started. Most of your work is processing orders, marketing your online shop, and managing any customer service problems as needed. However, there are downsides as well. In the world of online retail, the options are endless and competition is fierce. Most dropshipping stores have to keep prices low to attract customers, so you may start with very low profit margins. Plus, you'll have to handle any customer complaints, from delivery snaffers to the products themselves. That's why it's essential to partner with the right wholesaler. To start your business right by finding the best dropshippers available, start by sorting through the vast array of potential dropshippers. Video. Most of your work is processing orders, marketing your online shop, and managing any customer service problems as needed. The key message here is, start your business right by finding the best dropshippers available. For your dropshipping business to succeed, you must find the right dropshipper to provide the products you need on favorable terms. The best way to identify the promising dropshippers is to evaluate each business's cost and service. Look at their rates, which include obvious details like the prices of their products and may also include not so obvious ones, like membership fees, restocking charges, or minimum order prices. Always directly ask for an itemized list of costs. Evaluating the quality of each dropshipper's service is a little trickier and requires some sleuthing. For example, being registered with a regulatory agency like the Better Business Bureau could vouch for a supplier's legitimacy. You can also check how long they've been operating using a domain age checker. The longer they've been around, the more reliable they're likely to be. Beware of businesses that seem too new, don't list their addresses, or only accept strange payment methods like direct bank transfers. Next in the list is finding your niche. A good way to judge a dropshipper's service is to experience it yourself. Give any potential partner a call and talk through your questions and concerns. You can also assess a company's products and service quality with a small test order. If everything goes smoothly and you like their goods, chances are your future customers will be satisfied as well. Now, let's focus on Walmart's experience and learn from it. In the 1980s, Sam Walton, founder of Walmart, was arrested for spending too much time scrutinizing shelves and taking scrupulous notes. He continued to push for more profits by keeping up with the competition, which is a tenacious and detail-oriented approach that is worth learning from before establishing your own dropshipping operation. To build your business by offering the most popular products, it's best to go smaller and find your niche. Think about why Walmart is famous. Let's do a niche finder. Pause 7. The more specific the better. Think cat-themed sweaters or eco-friendly candles. To choose what niche products to sell, you can start by examining your own life, friends and family, and their niche interests. Now, let's turn to your website. You can take inspiration from Amazon listing but be aware of low customer loyalty. You can also explore the internet for inspiration, such as Amazon bestsellers list and eBay's daily deals, along with social media shopping pages like Instagram and Pinterest. Once you have chosen your products and identified quality suppliers, it's time to sell your items. Next, listing products. An easy way to get started is to put them on big websites like Amazon, which make it easy to create listings and are visited by millions of shoppers every day. Consider starting your own independent website for better brand control and customer loyalty. However, you'll likely have low traffic at first, emphasizing marketing. Pause 7. An alternative is to set up your own, independent website, which gives you more control over how you present your products and helps build a more coherent, memorable brand that sparks a stronger following. Next important topic is creating an ad campaign. Pause 7. All sales start with a strong advertising campaign. The average e-commerce store has a conversion rate of just 1-2%, so if you want to have adequate sales, you'll want lots and lots of people stopping by. Generating traffic takes some trial and error, and the exact tactics depend on your choice of product and selling platform. Some basic strategies that are proven to work include: accurate and attractive product listings on major websites like Amazon or eBay. Use eye-catching, descriptive titles that highlight your product's best qualities, provide multiple clear and well-shot photos that showcase the products, and consider spending extra cash on upgrades, like bold fonts or larger images. Spending a little on social media marketing and pay-per-click advertising on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Choose 2 or 3 platforms and buy some targeted ads using the platform's demographic tools to target users most likely to buy. In either case, the best way to drive sales is by showing off your shop's sterling reputation and soliciting positive reviews from customers. These will provide your business with much-needed legitimacy and help close future sales. Pause 7. Careful planning is next on our agenda. Boost sales by showcasing your shop's great reputation and asking customers for positive reviews. This will build trust and lead to more sales. Obtain all tax and legal approvals and fulfill all statutory obligations. Starting a dropshipping business requires careful planning and investment in terms of time, money, and effort. Starting a business can generate income with minimal effort, but it is essential to smooth out all the small details before starting. Starting with a budget of $1,000 to $000 a month, covering startup expenses like web hosting and advertising, and administrative fees, is crucial. Pause 9. Next crucial agenda is business setting. Pause 6. This is all about automating your workflow. Establishing a separate bank account for your business and having a business checking account connected to a commercial PayPal account can help facilitate money movement as you buy and sell. To make your online business appear more substantial to customers, consider purchasing a permanent domain name for your website, having an official business email, and having a toll-free 1-800 number. Pause 9. Automating your workflow can also help save time and money. For the first few weeks, be hands-on in running your new dropshipping business by personally relaying the details to the supplier each time you receive an order. Once you have a firm grip on the rhythm and routine, you can begin automating more of the dropshipping workflow. Pause 9. We will focus on simplifying your process. Automating your email forwarding process is the easiest way to do this, as most online web shops already provide these details on the original order. After setting up your automatic email forwarding, you can take a breather and only need to check in daily to ensure each order is being processed. If there are any mistakes or hiccups, such as out of stock, package loss, or damaged or defective items, it is usually easiest to replace or refund the product at no additional charge. Pause 7. Finally, we focus on the actionable advice for the entrepreneurs. If your operation is running smoothly, it might be time to scale up your business by amping up advertising or going after a larger market share with an expanded product range. As you become more confident, experiment with more expensive products with higher margins, and if everything goes as planned, you will be on your way to building an e-commerce empire and achieving financial independence. In conclusion, dropshipping is a unique type of e-commerce where you connect customers to suppliers while taking a cut of the transaction. Anyone can set up a dropshipping operation by selecting a niche product, spending time and money on advertising and marketing, and carefully optimizing their workflow. Pause 9. Over time, you can scale up your business and begin making real profits with very little risk or overhead.